right, y'all. What up? It's your best friend Blake. I'm here with my cousin Gage, and this is TUNS F1, the official F1 affiliate of the Up North Sportscast. Make sure you catch us on social at TUN Sportscast on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, the Up North Sportscast on YouTube. We got a great show for you tonight. We're going to be talking the French Grand Prix. We got predictions on the qualifying and the race itself. Then we are going to talk our grid favorites, our personal favorite drivers in F1 today. We're a little bit new, just a couple of American boys trying to figure the sport out. So it should be a good time there, along with those predictions. And then we are going to talk the F1 2021 video game, which is going to be made by Codemasters, who was recently bought out by EA. So, should be a great show. We're going to move right into our predictions for the qualifying. And we'll start out with Gage's prediction.
All right, I didn't get too carried away with my predictions. Didn't have any crazy names up there really. Maybe one might be a little controversial, but maybe the placements too. P5 I got Sergio, got Checo. I think he's looking good in the Red Bull car.
Okay.
P4 I got Valtteri. He could end up being a little higher on the grid probably. Mercedes is probably going to come back a little stronger on a regular track than they have been. P3 I got Lando. That one might get me roasted, but call me a Lando fanboy, whatever. I like Lando.
Get it in.
Yeah. P2 I got Max, qualifying P2. And ahead of him I got Lewis, which I think he'll bounce back and look pretty strong.
Not bad, not bad.
What do you got?
All right, for my predictions, P5, I got Charles Leclerc.
And then probably crash or something. Him or Carlos will probably crash.
Think.
I don't know. It's just kind of been their thing.
P4, I got Lando. I think he's going to have a good day. P3, I got Valtteri, racing for Mercedes. P2, Lewis Hamilton. Ooh.
And Mazepin P1?
We got Supermax P1.
Oh, Max.
So, yeah.
Thought it was going to be Mazepin for sure.
So, hey, he is the points leader. I do know that Lewis Hamilton has been pretty dominant, but we'll see what happens. All right, next up, we're going to head on over for our race predictions. And we are starting out with Gage's predictions.
All right, race predictions. We got Lando dropping a few spots. I'm predicting a bold prediction here. Gonna have some kind of mess up in the pit stop. I don't know, just throwing it out there on a limb. We'll see if it happens. It'd be kind of cool if it did happen. Drops a few positions. I got P4 Valtteri, holds it out. Again, I might have been a little hard on Valtteri in these predictions, but we'll find out. P3, you got Sergio. You got Checo, being savvy like he always is, coming up, moving up a few positions, getting on the podium. Love to see it. And P2, we got Lewis, because we all know what this year's all about. It's all about Supermax and Red Bull taking over, baby. Let's get it in.
Dang.
What do you got, Blake? What do you got for us? I got Max at P1.
Let's see here. Might get a little crazy up in here, so fasten your seatbelts. P5. We got Daniel Ricciardo sliding in there.
Gonna get a hold of that McLaren. Figure it out.
It's gonna be a McLaren D. Because we got him coming back at P4, Lando. So they're both gonna have an all right day, finishing out P5, P4. Um, then the big dogs are coming up. P3, Max Verstappen. I think there's gonna be some stuff going on. He might trade a little paint. We'll see.
A little
Think,
overzealous, maybe.
yeah. Charles Leclerc gonna slide in with that P2 position, taking full benefit of Max Verstappen. And here's where it gets real interesting, right? We got Valtteri, uh, P1. I know what you're thinking. What happened to
Lewis
Lewis,
lockup.
right? I think Max Verstappen might trade a little paint with Lewis and
Okay,
bump him out of contention there.
it's
So
a bold prediction. I
that's a
like it.
little wild.
Imagine if it happens, though, man.
Hey, what are we here for,
That's
right?
yeah, it's exactly. We're here just to make some predictions. What do we think's gonna happen?
Oh man. Next up, we're talking our grid favorites. Um, like I said, we're kind of new to the sport, so we're just going to be talking our favorite drivers so far. I'm really pretty green. Gage, you've seen some races and
Yeah, I've
played
seen
some
some
F1,
races and some memes.
some
Just
memes.
some memes. I've seen lots of YouTube clips of just like post race interviews and stuff. So made some quick judgments, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Definitely probably going to evolve my opinions on some of these guys over the course of the season, but I got a few in mind that I like. What about you? Who
Yeah,
do
I
you
mean,
like?
just right off the bat, I'm kind of a Lando Norris fan. So,
It's easy to
um,
be a Lando fanboy. It really is.
yeah, I just
Everyone loves them.
it's just I got good vibes. I think he might be he's gonna turn into a good racer. We'll see what McLaren brings to the table with that. Um,
I think
so
they got
yeah,
a
I definitely Lando's kind of at the top of my board right now. Who else do we say? I
I
know
think
I
you
talked.
you mentioned George Russell.
I was gonna say George Russell's somebody that George Russell's somebody that I've grown to like. I like seeing younger people making their moves, especially the storyline with George Russell. Maybe moving up to Mercedes from Williams. That'll be pretty interesting if that
Would be
happens.
interesting. Alongside Lewis. That would be really interesting. I think you
Definitely.
could give him a good challenge.
Leclerc is Chance's guy, your brother. So
Yeah, yeah, he likes Leclerc.
Yuki's fun.
Yeah, Yuki is fun. He is. People say he should swear less. I think he should swear more.
Yeah, I like Yuki. Definitely Lando, Yuki, George Russell, top three as my initial picks. I think I like Max Verstappen too.
Yeah, bringing the heat to Lewis.
Yeah.
So
Who who's now? You're a Max fanboy or what?
I don't know. I mean, he's like the main contender against Mercedes and Lewis right now. So he's like the best shot at anyone beating them. So it's just for the last 4 years, it's been pretty much a like just Lewis and Mercedes. So I think people are ready for a change and just to see someone else just beat Lewis or at least give him a challenge. And we've seen that at least so far for sure, to say the least, with Red Bull and Max both on top. So I like Max for that reason, and just he's a good racer, and I like Max overall. Like you said, Lando and George Russell both like those guys. I like Charles Leclerc too. Right now, it's honestly hard for me to find guys that I don't like on the grid, and I don't think there really is one, to be honest with you, that I don't like. Um, and that'll change too, I'm sure. But obviously, as fans, like we don't know the people. There's no real reason to not like them, but I mean, it's just the way sports goes and how we work as fans.
Yeah.
Rivalries and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, the rivalries make it fun, you know what I mean? I would
Yeah,
never just, be angry at them personally. That's just I don't go that far with it, but definitely a
right,
rivalry and just hoping my guy wins.
right,
See anything wrong with that?
definitely. A lot of people get the mistake that a lot of people like hate Lewis, but I think a lot of people just want to see someone do better than Lewis. I like Vettel, like Sebastian Vettel as the veteran. Kimi Räikkönen, like him too, like the older guys out there. Alonso, cool to see him back. Um, Favorite drivers though, if I had to pick like a top three,
Yeah.
I'd probably go Max number one right now,
Okay.
and then I like Gasly actually. I think Gasly's got a lot of potential. And then with number three, and that's where it gets a little tough. Probably have to go with George Russell, I think, for now. I like
Yeah.
George. I'd like to see him in a faster car. He does. I mean, he gets a lot out of that Williams car for what it is, but potential, like you said, potential of him maybe seeing him in a Mercedes car next year. That'd be cool.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's what I got.
Next up, we're going to be talking about the F1 video game. It's going to be made by Codemasters, which was purchased by EA Sports. What are your thoughts on that?
Ah, I don't know. It's kind of bittersweet. I mean, it's EA is a big company, so they can bring a lot to the table as far as funding and stuff like that. But also, EA as a company doesn't have really the greatest reputation with the fans. They like to get a little money hungry when it comes to stuff with uh, trying to like psychologically like use these weird psychological tricks to get people to buy like just buy microtransactions, like boost your team or whatever to just like speed up the progress, I guess, or just random things like that. But from what I've seen, they haven't really changed too much on the game. I haven't really seen anything on the side of microtransactions, so hopes are high for now, but we'll see what they do.
Yeah, a little nervous.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be doing my team, right? Is that
Oh yeah.
so?
Definitely.
We'll get to create like a driver and a car and our team colors.
Yeah.
My
Team
favorite
colors.
part.
We'll pick a teammate.
Oh,
Maybe you
sweet.
can create two drivers. I don't know. That'd
That'd
be
be
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Jinx it.
Team colors and all that. Uh, we're gonna we're gonna be running the races every season, or I mean every race throughout the season with our team in there and see how it goes, and then we'll
Nice.
hopefully upload some clips on the channel, show everyone how it's going.
Yeah, I am
It's
pretty
gonna be fun.
pumped to design the car or help. We'll do it as a team, obviously, but
Yeah,
I'm pumped about that. That's one of my favorite parts. I'm definitely gonna get the game. Um, so maybe I'll have another team on my end. We'll see what goes down with that because it looks like a super fun game. Hopefully, EA Sports doesn't mess this all up and it's still awesome game. So
yeah, definitely. Our goal is to have less DNFs than Haas and
yes,
never finish behind Mazepin.
at once.
Not once. Can't let him beat us.
All right, y'all. That'll do it for the show tonight. Don't forget to follow us on social. We are at TUN Sportscast on Twitch, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, the Up North Sportscast on YouTube. This show is TUNS F1, the official F1 affiliate of the Up North Sportscast. So check us out. We'd love to have you following us.
Definitely.
Definitely. You said definitely one time, dude, and I was about to just go off with like 8 definitely. And then you kept talking, I was like, "Oh, all right." Then one for the beginning here.